Hello, this is Yogeshwar 7000 again, and I'm back with another interesting topic. And today's topic of discussion is on the planet Mercury, or as it's called in Sanskrit, Buddha. And a lot has been written about and said about the planet Mercury already. Through the various ancient scriptures of Vedic astrology given to us by the great sages. However, sometimes, like I have mentioned in my earlier videos, it may be, it may make sense for us to go into the Puranas because a lot of information can be gained about Vedic astrology. What has been mentioned in the Puranas? What do the Puranas say? I mean, we know we've been talking and researching ancient scriptures and texts specifically for Vedic astrology. But sometimes the Puranas can give us great insight. So today we will be discussing about the planet Mercury. In my last video, we discussed about the planet Ketu. And we'll discuss what the Puranas say about the planet Mercury. So, the Purana which mentions about the planet Mercury is the Brahma Vaivarta Purana. This could be a sub-Purana. There are main 18 Puranas, and there are a lot of other sub-Puranas. Some people say there are 108. I cannot say that with surety, but yes, other than the main 18 Puranas, there are sub-Puranas. So this information on the planet Mercury is from the Brahma Vaivarta Purana. So what does the Purana say about Mercury? Mercury, as per this Purana, says that he holds a book in his hand. It is through a prayer mentioned in this Purana, and Mercury is described as who holds a book, and book is about knowledge. So that indicates, yes, Buddha is directly connected with knowledge and intelligence. Of course, knowledge is given by the planet Jupiter mostly, but yes, I mean, here is a direct connection. Holding a book, I think it's more on intelligence. There's a slight difference between intelligence and knowledge. So Buddha is more about intelligence. He holds a book in his hand, as per this Purana, and he shines with kumkuma. Kumkuma is a red dot which you see a lot of Indian ladies put on their forehead. And then it's been described, Buddha, or the planet Mercury, has been described as wearing yellow silk. So there's a connection here between silk and why he's mentioned as wearing yellow. To be honest, I don't know, but this is what the Purana says. And this Purana also says that the planet Mercury wears a yellow garland. Why yellow? Because we all know yellow is associated with the planet Jupiter, but there has to be some reason. Why not green? Why is he not wearing green silk and green garland? But no, it's mentioned yellow. Maybe yellow is the color associated with intelligence or wisdom or knowledge. Maybe. I cannot say that for surety, but I can say that for surety that this is coming directly from the Purana. And then there are various body parts which, through prayers to the planet Mercury, are related, asking the planet Mercury's help in protecting those body parts. The hip is one. The head and its surroundings are also protected by the planet Mercury, as per this Purana. The eyes are also protected by the planet Mercury, as per this Purana. And as we know that, if you know something about Ayurveda, they also they mention that, walking on green grass improves eyesight. So, there's a connection between the planet Mercury and the eyes. The ears, directly in this Purana is mentioned, please protect my ears. And the ears, of course, it's about communication. So there's a direct connection here mentioned in the Puranas with the planet Mercury or Buddha. Also, it's mentioned that the planet Mercury loves nighttime. So the planet Mercury operates best during night times, which means that, look at charts of people who have Virgo or Gemini ascendant, and they would be more comfortable in night-like surroundings. They are happier during nighttime. That gives us a little hint here. Then in this Purana it's mentioned that there is a connection of the sense of smell by the planet Mercury. Also, it's mentioned the planet Mercury likes scents. So perfumes and scents are liked by Mercury. So look out for charts where the planet Mercury is prominent, and you'll see that there is a connection there. They love smells and good scents. Tongue is about communication. So it's been mentioned here that the planet Mercury protects the tongue, and who loves intelligence. So like I said, there may be a little difference between knowledge and wisdom and intelligence, and intellect is about the planet Mercury. Then there's a connection with the neck. This Purana says that Mercury has the capacity or capability to protect one's necks and also arms. And Mercury again has been described here as somebody who's decorated by books. So first it's mentioned that he's holding a book in his hand, and then the planet Mercury is also decorated by books or surrounded by books. So it's all about books and intelligence and intellect and all that good stuff. Then again, there is a connection of the breast and the heart area, where in this Purana it's mentioned that Mercury does protect the heart area and the breast area as well. Now, as per Vedic astrology, the breast area is the fourth house, which is the natural rulership, which is the zodiac of Cancer, and the natural rulership is the planet Moon. But here it is very clearly mentioned that yes, Mercury has a capability to protect the breast and the heart area. So heart diseases, breast related diseases like lung infections and all that, there's a connection there with Mercury. So look out for people who are practicing medical astrology per se in specific terms. Look out, not just Moon, but look out for the planet Mercury, how it is behaving as far as these areas are concerned. Then the planet Mercury is said to be described here in this Purana as the son of Rohini. Rohini is a nakshatra, and as per mythology, Rohini is actually the favorite wife of the planet Moon. And the planet Mercury is described as the son of Rohini here in this Purana. Although in the other Purana we have discussed that Mercury is an illegitimate son of the planet Moon through another lady who is Jupiter's wife, Tara. And in this Purana, although he's described as the son of Rohini, and Rohini is one of the wives of Moon, so the father connection is still maintained with the planet Moon. However, there's a slight difference. Here he's described as a legitimate son of Moon through Rohini, son of Rohini, although it doesn't mention who the husband is. But I would assume that yes, it's the planet Moon itself, because Rohini is one of the wives of the planet Moon as per mythology. But here he's not described as a son of Tara and Moon. He's described here as a son of Rohini. So there's a slight difference here. So one thing we have to remember, that there's a good connection between the planet Moon and Mercury. And although Mercury may not like Moon, the planet Mercury does the planet, I'm sorry, the planet Moon does like Mercury, because the planet Moon is the only planet which has no enmity, or he's not an enemy to any other planet. The Moon is the only planet. Of course, we know that we consider Moon as a planet in Vedic astrology. So here, although Mercury may not like Moon, Moon definitely likes Mercury, because Moon loves every planet. So there may be a connection between the breast area and the heart, because the rulership of the breast area is the planet Moon, and since Moon likes Mercury, there is a connection here. Probably we have to kind of ponder over this connection as well. And also here it is described, Mercury is described ruling over the belly area as well, the belly area, which is, normally the belly area is ruled by the zodiac sign of Leo, but here there is a connection, Mercury and the belly area. So we have to remember that, look at charts, people suffering from those areas which have been described here, and there would be a connection between the areas described as per the ancient Vedic astrology scriptures with those body parts and those planets. But at the same time, here it's described that yes, the planet Mercury also has a connection with those areas which we're just discussing. Again, they say there's a connection between the knee, the calf, and the feet. By the son of Rohini. So he's been described as somebody who can protect the knee, the calf, and the feet. And of course, there are other planets related to the knee, the calf, and the feet, as per the Kala Purusha given and described in the ancient Vedic astrology texts and scriptures. But here, there's a connection of Mercury as well. So we have to remember that. And so he's been described as a very protective planet who protects everything. And he's also been described as who knows everything. So, because of his intelligence, there's a connection. So look out for charts they have a strong Mercury who knows everything. That's been described as what Mercury is in this Purana. And who's an expert teacher, as we know that teaching is associated with the planet Jupiter. But here it's mentioned that yes, Mercury is a great teacher as well. So look out for charts where you see teaching capabilities and good teachers, and you may find a connection with the planet Mercury as well. And also Mercury is described as being able to cure all types of diseases. So there could be different diseases ruled by different planets as per medical astrology. But yes, a person with a strong Mercury, see a connection, because of a Benefic Mercury or a strong Mercury in somebody's chart, he has the capability of curing diseases. And he's been described as one in this Purana who can give a long and healthy life. So although we know that the longevity part, the Karaka for longevity, or Saturn is the Karaka for longevity, we know that. But here, Mercury, so look out for charts where they have a strong Mercury, and then it can help as a Karaka or maybe a sub-Karaka for longevity as well. And then he's been described as who gives sons and grandsons. Again, this is the domain of the planet Jupiter, but then Mercury has been described here being able to or capable of giving sons and grandsons. So this ends a little description on the planet Mercury as per the Purana, in specific the Brahma Vaivarta Purana. And hopefully you enjoyed this, and in the meanwhile I will recommend subscribe to my channel and check out my website. There is a link below, and keep looking for various scriptures where you can get more and more information. It may not be just one scripture, but there are a lot of scriptures which may have, in this case, Puranas are a very, very good place to go to if you need some additional information on Vedic astrology, and it can kind of confirm what may have been mentioned in the main Vedic astrology scriptures. So subscribe to my channel, please, and check out my website. There is a link below, and I will see you soon. Thank you.